Listen up, get ready, I'm not gonna take no more. There's a revolution, a revelation going on in my soul. Buckle up, get ready, we're not gonna sit back.
Okay, all you citizens of the world, welcome back to Live from the Heartland for the week of April 27th. Once again, I'm Michael James, and I'm here now with our wonderful music producer, the one and only Lynn Orman. This woman runs all over town, taking in concerts, taking in shows, introducing us to interesting musicians and people, supporting their families, their health care. And she's going to wind up this week's show with a little bit of information about what's going on in this big, wonderful city of Chicago. So, Lynn, how are you today?
Hi, Michael. How are you? Happy to be here with you. Sorry, I'm sitting in my office, which is my car.
It works.
Yeah, well, sadly, some of the equipment in my office, car office, has been vandalized. So I'm hoping this all works today.
We're doing good. We're on the phone, not your computer, because lo and behold, Lynn had her car broken into. So with that said, we're going to move on to the Chicago information. Chicago has announced its lineup for the summer festivals. Tell us what's happening in Millennium Park.
Well, it's going to kick off with a great house music festival, which is, we're talking June. June is festival month. I mean, actually starting the end of May, and I can't believe we're here in almost summertime. But Chicago house music is, it is the epicenter of where house music started. I remember back in the day years ago, Tommy Boy and Rocky Jones. And so Millennium Park will kick off with house music, then gospel festival, and then blues festival, which, of course, I am passionate about. And it's opening this year with two Alligator, which is a Chicago record label, recording artists, Shamika Copeland, the daughter of Johnny Copeland, who she just had a show at Space in Evanston, and it was sold out. And let me tell you, if you have not seen Shamika, along with, she calls him her big brother, it is the son of Ronnie Baker Brooks, and they will be opening Chicago Blues Festival this year. It's going to be a really, really great time. The night before Blues Fest kicks off on Thursday evening, I believe it's the 6th of June. And on the 5th of June, there's going to be a Women in Blues concert featuring all of Delmark Records women. And that's going to be a really big concert with a lot of the artists that we've featured and premiered on Live from the Heartland radio show, including Buddy Guy's daughter, Carlise Guy, Cheryl Youngblood, who is unbelievable, Joanna Connor, who, if your listeners have been to Kingston Mines, know she is the queen of the 6-string guitar. So, and the festival will culminate on Sunday evening. Now, supposedly, word has it that this is the last concert that Buddy Guy will do. It is the ending of his farewell tour. And so he is going to be there on Sunday night. And then somewhere there in the middle, which I'm not sure which day, they are doing a tribute to Dinah Washington, who is from the south side of Chicago.
Nice.
So that's going to be pretty wonderful. And people can go to choose, CHOOSE, Chicago.org to find out information on Chicago, all of the festivals that are going on this summer.
There's a lot of talk in Chicago always about downtown, but one of the things that we've done for years is talk about our neighborhoods. And, we can't go through all the neighborhoods, and I'm sure there are events everywhere, but I know there's some festival stuff and music in Hyde Park, Oak Park, Berwyn, and of course our home base, Rogers Park. What do you got for neighborhood music?
Well, Glenwood Arts Festival is always fabulous. That's at the end of the summer, so we'll talk a little bit more about that. But I used to produce the Blues Alley, which was on Friday night, which I think you had been to. Wonderful part of the festival. So that's going to be in August, end of August, I believe. But um, in Hyde Park, there is going to be a lot going on at the brand new garden next to Muddy Waters House. And you'll have to come out with me, Michael. It's the Mojo Museum, but it's their outdoor garden right next door. They just purchased that lot, or they've gotten a lot of grants, historic landmark grants and Chicago grants, and so they have it there. A lot in Bronzeville, and of course, um, going out to the west side, they're doing a lot more of the festivals in Austin. DK's puts those on, which is really fantastic. The Promontory, of course, is going to be having their summer lineup. I'm sorry, I don't have, because my computer's gone. I don't have all of that lineup, but I will make a link available to our listeners
Okay,
for
that's
us.
good. And we'll have you on again, but let's round this out with some people that you're very close to and have been very supportive of. Talk about a few Chicago legends who've had birthdays or are about to celebrate their birthday.
Okay.
Tell us
Can
about Irwin, tell us about George, tell us about Ella.
well, George Freeman just turned 97 years old, and they just did his annual 10th anniversary birthday celebration at the Green Mill in Uptown, which was out of this world. He always has his great jazz band. Um, you could hear a pin drop in that room, and he played like he was 27, not 97. And Bernard Pretty Purdy, who is the most recorded drummer in the world, flew in to be a part of that celebration. Erwin Helfer, there is a concert that's going to be at the Old Town School of Folk Music. Um, Not sure of the date on that one, but just beloved piano player who we have had on many times. And Ella Jenkins will be turning 100 years old on August 6th. And can I round out and say a lot of festivals are going to be in the suburbs this summer. Skokie, believe it or not, and Winnetka. The North Shore Center for the Performing Arts is having their first outdoor festival. Larkin Poe, who just won the Grammy for Best Contemporary Blues Artist, the Empty Pockets, the Bones of Junior Jones, Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs. And then on Saturday, Grace Potter, who I love, and coming back, who we haven't seen in a long time, J.C. Brooks Band. And that's going to be over by the golf putting area in Skokie at Oakton and McCormick, and then Out of Space, which is usually at the Canal Shores in Evanston, will be taking part in the Tech Park in Skokie in July. And also the Winnetka Blues Festival is going to have Band of Horses and the Rebirth Blues Band. So lots going on a little bit north of Rogers Park.
That's great to hear, Lynn. I'm glad we're going to have a lot of music up to the north. There could be an invasion of the North Shore suburbs by a lot of Chicago folks.